So Vendoo for beginners, what features should you really be paying attention to and know about when you are first getting started in Vendoo? And I would say first and foremost, the import feature. This is going to allow you to bring in your existing listings from whichever marketplaces you have them listed to and pull them into Vendoo. That way you don't have to create 100% new listings. It's going to pull in those existing listings from the marketplace of your choosing, and then you can work from there. So you can choose whichever marketplace you would like, import those in, and even if you've got some items on one marketplace and other items on a different marketplace, you can pull in from all of those marketplaces, which is absolutely incredible. When I first got started with Vendoo, I had over 900 items that I needed to pull in. That's obviously a crazy amount. I did not want to have to 100% start over, so I chose to import all of my listings from Poshmark because that's where most of my items were, and then the few straggler items that were either on eBay or Mercari that weren't on Poshmark, I imported those in as well, and then I had them all already in Vendoo so that I could make adjustments and then add those URLs from the other marketplaces into that listing so that they were all automatically listed through Vendoo. So it is really simple to do, and I will have a screen grab rolling here showing you specifically the steps that I'm talking about. So the first thing that you just have to do is just obviously click that import button, and it will bring you to this screen here. And then you just have to choose which items and which platform you want to import from. So if you pull down the drop box where it says source we are importing from, you can see the different marketplaces that you can choose from. So whichever one you want to choose, you can click on that. Then it will show you all of the items that you can import that from. So you can either click select all and select all of the items from that platform, or you can just select a couple. And then from there, you just have to hit import items. Now, obviously you can see where it says not importing status, not imported. It's only going to show you the items that it believes is not imported into your Vendoo. So when you first get started, that should be all of them. But as you go, that's going to also help you see if there maybe are any duplicate items that have occurred or anything like that. So it's a nice and simple way. You'll go ahead and you'll click import items, and then it's going to just automatically bring those in for you. Now, the next important thing to know as a beginner in Vendoo is to connect all of your marketplaces. The nice thing about Vendoo is that they are a Chrome extension, meaning they are not going to have your password or any of your profile information directly through them. You're not giving them that information to log into your account to do all of this. It is strictly through an extension where you are logging in yourself, so they don't have access to that, which is great for privacy and security reasons. But yeah, so you're going to go ahead and you are going to log in to whatever platforms you are a part of, so that Vendoo is connected to them and is able to list directly to these marketplaces. That is super simple as well. Again, there will be a screen rolling here to show you how this works. So basically all you are going to do, I'm doing this on my tablet here, you're going to go into settings, and then you're going to go into marketplaces, and there it is going to have a list of all of the marketplaces that you are able to integrate in with through Vendoo, and you're just going to click connect to all of them. It's going to pop up a separate screen where you're able to log in with your username and password so that it connects, and then once it is green, you are good to go. So that is how you can quickly connect to all of the marketplaces so that you are more easily able to then cross-list to these marketplaces. Now, another feature that I completely ignored when I first started Vendoo, and I wish I hadn't, so I do want to include that in here for Vendoo for beginners, is their templates feature. This is where you are going to craft templates for whatever items you wish to craft templates for, and this is going to save you a lot of time. And it is as simple as creating a new item, then drafting whatever it is you want your template to be, and then instead of saving it as an item, there will be a button that you click that says create template item. You'll click that and you'll name it. So for example, if you want to create a shirt template, you'll go through, you'll fill out all what you want for, like, let's say women's shirts or women's tops, and then save that as a women's top template. And then if you ever need to, maybe delete that because you need to readjust it or anything like that, you can just go into settings, go into template manager. That is going to show you all of the templates that you currently have. You can edit the name, or you could open it up straight from there to start that template. You can edit it and resave it if needed by simply editing the form and then click save new template and then just rename it something new and then deleting the old one. If you click new item, then there is a drop box as well that you can click start from template. You click that and it'll automatically populate everything that you put into that template, which again is going to save you so much time. And I wish that I had done it when I first started Vendoo. So now that you kind of know the basics about getting connected to and started in Vendoo, I'm going to kind of work through creating a first listing within Vendoo to kind of show you how simple and easy it is to use Vendoo. So first thing you're going to do is obviously click that plus button, or either plus button for new item, or it should be on the side as well. There are different ways that you can start drafting a new item. And then if you want to start from a template, if you've created templates, you're going to choose one of those. So I'm going to start with men's sweaters here. And then you're going to go ahead and you'll upload any photos that you want to add for that listing. You'll draft your title, your description, put in the brand of that item, the condition, the colors associated with that. You can add a SKU if you want. I know there are a lot of resellers who, with their inventory management system, each item has its own SKU. So that is a perfect place for you to put that. Now that is just for the Vendoo form. It will populate into, like, I know Poshmark has a spot for a SKU as well. That's obviously not going to show to the buyer. That is strictly for you, to your eyes only kind of thing. If it's a multiple quantity item, the size type, the package weight and package dimensions, that's going to help you out for like eBay and Mercari and those sites where it is based on weight for shipping. The listing price, so what you want to list your item at, your cost of goods, so how much did it cost you for that item. And then you can also do labels, which is another great feature that Vendoo has. And then any internal notes. So if you want to add anything in there, maybe about location or anything like that, you can put that right there. Then all you're going to do is click create. And now that listing is drafted and created. So you can either straight go in and list to the marketplaces from there, or the other thing you can do is you can go back, you can open up your drafts. It'll be at the top because it automatically sorts by date created newest. You can obviously change that if you need to. And then you can see you've got it drafted there. So you can hold on to it if you'd like, or you can instantly go into it, go into all of the marketplaces, scroll through, make sure every thing is filled out that you want to be filled out, because obviously with eBay there are a lot of optional fields that you can fill out as well. And then you just go ahead and you click list, and it's automatically going to list for you to that marketplace. And then you're just going to go down the line to whichever marketplaces you can list it to or want to list it to, and there you go, you've already listed your first listing with Vendoo. So now your listings are imported in and listed and cross-listed with Vendoo. So now what? Now, one of the other important features that you're going to want to do is go into your account preferences and set your stale listings warning. You can set this by 30, 60, or 90 days. And what this will do is whenever you're on the web browser, it will pop up a little yellow flag to let you know that based on your settings, this item is now become stale. This is important because when items become stale, you want to delist and relist them so that they become fresh new items in each marketplace. So again, it's personal preference on what you want to set that warning to, but that allows you to then go and sort your items by stalest, and you'll see that little yellow flag coming up across all of the platforms that it has gone stale on, and then you can quickly and easily delist and relist those items. Now you can do it in bulk by using the bulk delist and relist feature, which is just as simple as clicking that down arrow, clicking bulk delist and relist, and then selecting up to 240 items at one time to delist and relist to either one or all of the marketplaces that you want it to. So you just quickly do that, it will run for you, and then your items are now delisted, relisted, and fresh in front of all of those marketplaces. So now that we've got those basics down, what happens when you make a sale? Now, if you have your Vendoo browser open and running on a computer where it's not going into sleep mode or anything like that, Vendoo is going to auto-detect those sales on Depop, Mercari, eBay, and Poshmark for you so that it will automatically delist those items once it detects that sale has happened. then all you have to do is go in. You'll see a little blue banner at the top that says sale detected. You'll click the down arrow and then you will click on that sale. And then you just have to enter in your sales details. What did the item sell for? What were the marketplace fees? What was your cost of goods if you hadn't already put those in there, because that'll auto-populate from the Vendoo form if it is already put in there. What was there any shipping costs for you? Date, it'll automatically pull in the date listed, and then it'll automatically pull in the date sold as well. So then you just have to click save sale details, and then there you go. You have your item marked as sold within Vendoo. So now, what if it sold on a marketplace that it doesn't automatically detect the sale from? That is simply as going into that item itself, you can click the 3 dots next to whichever marketplace it's sold on. So for example, if it's sold on Etsy, you can click those 3 dots and click mark as sold. That same box will pop up where you input all of the information and sale details in. So what it sold for, any costs, that kind of thing. And then you just mark it as sold. As soon as you hit save, it will delist from all of the other marketplaces for you, and then you're all set with that item being marked as sold. Now, Vendoo has so many more features than what I've talked about in this video, but I do believe that these features are really what you truly need to know as a beginner first using Vendoo to just get started, get your feet wet in getting your items into Vendoo, and then cross-list it out to all of the different marketplaces and knowing how to create a new listing, how to delist and relist, and then also how to mark your items as sold. Obviously, with the multitude of features that Vendoo has, there's so much more that you can do to grow your business, but these are just the beginning steps to learning Vendoo and getting cross-listed with Vendoo. So I hope you found this video helpful. Once again, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and we hope you all had an amazing day today. Until next time, guys.